So 48 Charminster Drive, moving inventory on the 3rd of October, so I'm just outside. The door is white with no damage, however scuff marks towards the bottom, and you can see there's 2 different shades of paint visible. The door frame is white with no damage, however cobwebs present. As soon as you head on in, you've got black scuff marks towards the bottom and paint has chipped with various scuff marks again towards the bottom. The door opening close is fine and lock is working. Behind the door is clean, white, with no scuff marks and no damage. Ceiling is white, clean, with no stains, no leak marks and no cobwebs. Light bulb working and present. So just a different angle of the ceiling, showing you it's clean with no cobwebs or stains. So above the door, it's white, clean, with no concerns. And then as soon as you head on in, white wall with no handprints, no black scuff marks, clean condition. The wall's actually just been painted, so it's nice and fresh with no concerns. You can see around the light switch, it's clean. Intercom phone. Good condition, attached securely to the wall. Above the door to storage, it's clean and white with no concerns. Freshly painted. Door is white, clean, with no dust in the grooves, no damage, no scuff marks, silver fitting. Wall between the bathroom and storage, clean, with no black scuff marks, no handprints. Beading is clean, with no dust. And then above the door to the bathroom, clean, with no concerns. Door to the bathroom, white, clean, with no dust, no black scuff marks, silver fittings. Show you the grooves, that they're clean. And then another groove, there's no handprints on the door, there's no scuff marks, no concerns. Wall between the bathroom and living room, clean, freshly painted white, with no black scuff marks, no handprints, and no cause for any concern. Beading is clean, securely attached. Door to the living room is white, clean, with no black scuff marks, no dirt, no dust. Looking in the grooves that they're clean. The door has no handprints and no marks. Above the door, it's clean, white, freshly painted. Wall between the living room and bedroom, freshly painted, white, with no handprints, no black scuff marks, no concerns. Beading is clean and attached securely. Door to the bedroom, open and close is fine, white, with no dust, no black scuff marks, no cause for any concern. Silver fittings, no dust, I'll just show you the grooves. Clean, there's no handprints around the handle. And then radiator is clean, with no concerns. And then just going to go up and down the walls, showing you that they're white, with no handprints, no black scuff marks. But however, behind the door, so where the handle is, you can see where it's damaged the wall. So I'm just going to measure it so you can see the size. But apart from that, there are no black scuff marks, no handprints, no issues. Like I said, it's just freshly been painted. I'll tilt the camera, showing you it's clean. And then you have a long rug, which has all been hoovered. And then you have a laminate flooring. So I'm just going to roll the rug. It's a nice long rug. And then I'll scooch that into the living room. And the flooring has all been hoovered and mopped with no hairs, no dust. I'll just take my shoes off. I'm walking on the flooring and it's clean. There's no grease-like marks, there's no dirt, there's no damage. Beading is well kept. Okay, so I'm going to head back into the hallway to the storage area. The door open and close is fine, however cobwebs visible in the corner and you do have a slight bit of dust in the grooves. and then above here. So behind the door it is dusty and you have marks around the coat hook. Ceiling, so ceiling does have a cobweb and it's quite patchy, mould visible. Light bulb is working and present. The floor's all been hoovered, so I'm obviously walking on the floor, but stains and marks are present. There is no visible damage. But you can see obviously where it's fitted along with the floorboards. It is marked, but there's no damage. So behind the door, the walls are painted in magnolia in suitable condition with no concerns and no damage. You can see towards the bottom where paint has peeled, and obviously paint has peeled on various coat hooks. Above the window, you can see where the old curtain rail used to be. It's clean now with no concerns. You do have cobwebs in the corner of the windows. Window is clean with white frame. Handle, I don't think that's not a handle, I think that's like a lock that used to be there. And the paint has peeled above the windowsill. Underneath the window, walls are painted, scuff marks are present and cracks are present on the paint. Boiler. And then this is where your meters are kept. The walls, for storage area, they were quite well kept. There's no damage, there's no obviously plaster exposed. The walls are neat and tidy. Obviously you can see where there's small gaps, but there's no cause for any concern. And then just heading out from the storage area into the bathroom. Okay, so the door open and close is fine with no concerns. So there's no black scuff marks or damage. However, starting to look tired around the top hinge, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4 small holes which are present. Lock is working and you have a mark underneath the lock. Silver fittings and there is no dust. Just towards the bottom you have your paint which has peeled. Okay, above ceiling it's not white, I want to say it's like a blue in colour, but you can see paint has peeled in several places, but there are no cobwebs and it is clean. 1, 2 light bulbs working, however 3 bulbs are present and there is dust visible on the light fitting. The flooring, so obviously I'm walking on the flooring, it's all been hoovered, it's all been mopped, there's no hairs or dust, there's no damage. However, it is bowing left of the hand basin and bowing next to the bath panel. If I just zoom in, you can see. So it's bowing and there's a small gap here between the tile and the flooring. So the walls, I'm just going to tilt the camera and go up and down the walls, showing that they're in good condition with no concerns. Mirror attached securely to the wall. You do have a couple of handprints underneath the mirror. Towel rail stable, radiator clean, rust visible towards the bottom. Left, you do have 1, 2, 3, 4 small marks on the wall. Toilet holder, stable, securely attached. The walls actually are in good condition. There are no concerns, well kept. Above the unit is clean. It is empty and ready to use. You do have 2 marks on the bottom. The top of the toilet's clean. No hairs, no dust. Inside. Flush is fine, no dirt or marks on the toilet seat. Do have a bit of a patchy paint here and a bit of rust. And then the backboard, rust where the old screws used to be, I see. And white-ish sealant. Hand basin is clean with no hairs, no dust and no dirt. And the same for the toilet, there's no hairs. I'm just looking at the flooring, you can see it's started to discolour in areas. Can you see? It's not all one colour, it is starting to discolour. Hand basin is white, clean. Left side, you've got a bit of lime scale on the taps. Right side, so there's no blockage. Your sealant is not white. Okay, no. So the sealant, you can see it's been redone. However, you can see the mould underneath the sealant. So there's like a crack in the tile here. And it's obviously quite gappy and obviously not done properly. Window is clean from the inside with a net curtain, not tested. And then above it's clean with no paint peeling. Above the dials, clean. Second full tile in, this one, you can see a small patch of paint missing. Above the shower head and behind the shower head, you can see an issue on the wall here. And then back above to the door. Shower glass is clean, free from any lime scale and any watermarks. Bath panel is clean with no damage. However, the strip towards the bottom, you can see that's bowing in areas. Maybe because some water's got to it. And then inside the bar, oh God, there's my spider. Spider. Oh wow, okay. Sealant is clean. White. And then the tiles are white, clean, with no visible mould. And around the hand basin, it's clean with no damage. I'm just going to head on out into the bedroom. So I'm just going to take my shoes actually from there. Okay, so the door open and close is fine. The door is white, clean with silver fittings, and you've got a coat hook that goes over the door. You do have handprints towards the bottom, so it's discoloured. Ceiling is white, clean with no stains, no cobwebs, no leak marks. Light bulb working and present with lampshade. Okay, so I'm just going to go behind and do the walls. So the walls are freshly painted with no handprints, no black scuff marks, no cause for concern. Beading is white. However, you do have a small speckles of white paint visible. Mirrors attached securely to the wall. It's clean with no handprints and no dust. Above the radiator, it is clean with no black scuff marks, no patches. You do have marks towards the bottom on the radiator here. I'm going to tilt the camera. Right of the bed, you can see the wall is clean with no black scuff marks or handprints around the plug socket. Above the bed, it's clean with no concerns, no black marks, no damage. And then left of the bed, no handprints, no black scuff marks, clean condition. You do have a small patch here on the corner, but there's no handprints or scuff marks around the socket. Used cabinet. Drawer 1, I'll zoom out a bit actually, empty. Drawer 2 is empty, and drawer 3 also empty. And then right of the window, you can see the walls are clean with no concerns, just lifting the curtain. No condition, no concerns, no black scuff marks, no handprints, clean condition. And the curtain hook is securely attached to the wall. And then underneath the window, it's clean with no marks. However, right in the middle, you've got a mark in the wall and scuff mark visible. Small scuff marks towards the bottom. Okay, then left in the left side curtain, clean condition. And then left of the window, it's clean. Curtain hook securely attached to the wall. When you're looking at the curtain hook, look left, you do have 2 scuff marks. Okay, windowsill, clean, with no concerns. And then just going to work my way up so you can see around the window and the walls that it's clean, with no paint peeling and no visible mould. And the windows are clean from the inside with clean frame. I'm just actually going to open one of the windows now. So yeah, you can see it's all clean in the grooves with no concerns. And then just behind and to the side of the wardrobe, it's clean condition, no marks. And above, clean condition, no black scuff marks or handprints or damage. 2-door wardrobe, tired looking, marks of sellotape, brown tape. And then mark in the middle here and then towards the bottom of the door. Okay, backboard is loose, so you just need to take extra care. However, it is all empty. I think it will need to clean, to be fair. Yeah, clean required inside, slightly dusty. And then top drawer, empty and clean. Drawer 2, empty and clean. And drawer 3, also empty and clean. So then towards the left, you can see it's empty with no hairs or dust. The white wall and the red wall are clean, well kept. Red wall, clean, with no cause for concern, no handprints, no damage. And then the chest of drawers. So you do have visible mark. Oh. You do have visible marks present, however, it looks like there's no damage. Left side empty, right side empty. Drawer 1, clean and empty. Drawer 2, clean and empty. Drawer 3, clean and empty. And then drawer 4, also clean and empty. All open and closed fine with no concerns. And in the wall, you do have visible small white marks on this side. And then the fitted wardrobe, white, clean. Oh my God, goodness me. It's the wind, because I've left the bathroom window open and I've got this window, the door keeps closing. Inside is empty and ready to use. Stable. Okay, and then just right of the door, so you've got your switch, you've got a scuff mark here. Right of the switch, no other visible black scuff marks or handprints. Okay, so you've got a duvet, which I'm not going to record, that can be removed. Mattress with no stains. Just going to wipe the duvet. Wooden frame, clean condition, used. But no visible damage. And you can see between the wall and the bed, there's no marks on the walls. And the flooring's all been cleaned and hoovered. So laminate flooring, clean condition with no damage. So I'm walking on the flooring, it's clean, there's no bits and there's no concerns. So rug 1, I'm just going to lift up so you can see. No issues, no concerns. And then we have the second rug. There you go, with no hairs, no bits, no damage. And then underneath the bed, you can see there's no personal items and no concerns. I'm just going to head in now to the living room. I'm actually going to leave my shoes here, turn the light off and head on in. So let's just move this rug back to where it was. Living room. Okay, so behind the door is white, clean, with no black scuff marks, no dust, no concerns. Grooves are all clean. And the ceiling is white, clean, with no stains, no cobwebs, no concerns. Light bulb working and present, lampshade also present. Just going to get a different angle. Okie doke. Let's start behind the door. So I'm going to get nice and close, showing you the wall is clean, white, with no handprints, no black scuff marks, no concerns. Mirror attached securely to the wall. Sorry, not mirror, photo. Above the fireplace, it's clean, with no scuff marks or handprints. Top of the fireplace is clean, with no ring-like marks or damage. And then the fireplace is clean, with no cause for concern. No dust or dirt. And then the bottom is also clean with no issues. Left of the fireplace, you do have scuff marks visible next to the TV stand, but of faint marks. Just heading up clean. Right of the window, it's clean. And then behind, it's clean with no concerns. There's no dust or marks at the bottom. TV stand present. Wall wiped down, ready to use, stable condition. And a unit, stable condition with no visible marks. Right side, you've got a internet box there, but there's a new one, so it might be an old one. Empty. Bottom drawer, left drawer, the top one is empty, and then also empty. Then we have above the unit, but below the window, it's clean with no marks. And then just going to lift the left side curtain up, showing you the condition that it's clean with no concerns, no issues. Curtain clip securely attached to the wall. And then right side, going to do exactly the same, showing you that it's clean with no issues and no concerns. If I just tilt the camera, that's better. No black scuff marks or issues. Curtain hook securely attached. Windowsill, clean with no concerns. I'm just going to open this window. So you can see inside the groove, it's all clean as well. Window frame is clean, free from any dust. Window's clean from the inside. However, you do have yellow visible marks on the frame. Just the walls. So the walls around the window are clean with no mould, no paint peeling, and no cause for any concern. Curtain rod securely attached to the wall. Okay, just right of the sofa, it's clean with no concerns. Wall is white with no handprints, no black marks. And then left, again, clean with no cause for concern, no black marks. You do have paint peeling here and obviously paint on the sockets themselves. Sofa used, marks visible. Marks on the side as well. Marks on the corner. And then just going around, you can see this wall's quite patchy, however it is clean with no black scuff marks or handprints. Radiator is clean with no visible signs of dust. And the sliding door to the kitchen is clean, white, gold fitting, no dirt or black scuff marks. And then behind the door, it's white, clean, with no handprints and no cause for concern. Above, clean, with no issues. And the wall in between both doors, clean, with no handprints on or around the light switch, no black scuff marks or handprints, good condition and above the door. Rug, all been hoovered, with no odour and no stains. I'm just going to pick the rug up. Oh, it's quite heavy. Yeah, that rug's because it's got the mat's non-slip mat as well. It's actually quite heavy for me to lift. However, the rest of the flooring is clean. With no hairs, no dust. It's all been hoovered and mopped. Obviously, I've been walking on the flooring. There's no bits. No cause for concern. So even behind the TV stand, there's no dust or issues. Perfect, okie doke. So let's head into the kitchen. I'll just turn this light off. Okay, so the door open, obviously slides across lovely with no concerns. Slightly patchy towards the bottom, but it's clean with no grease marks, and slightly patchy towards the top. Ceiling is white, clean, with no stains, no leak marks, no grease splashes. It is quite patchy though. And you've got, look, can you see it's slightly patchy? Here and here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 light bulbs all working and present. So I'm just going to go up and down the walls. So left of the cooker, the walls are generally, they're clean. Okay, there's no black scuff marks or damage. However, you do have visible grease marks, which are present. That's just maybe in line and slightly above the line with the cooker. Above, it is clean. I'm just going to work my way down. You can see left that grease marks are visible. Cooker, it's clean. And it's freestanding grill. And then it is rusting as well, which is visible. And then the oven. It's not greasy to touch, but you can see marks are present. And again, you've got a bit more rust here underneath. The walls, you've got a bit of paint which is peeled and chipped, and a long line here on the wall which is very faint. Above the unit it's clean, above the windows it's clean, above the units it's clean, however you do have a crack. You can see it's quite patchy in the paint as well. And above the fridge it's clean with no black scuff marks. And then the wall along the fridge, it's clean. Overall with no concerns. Radiator's clean, however rust present. Got scuff marks. Few handprints and marks left of the door frame, but there's no marks on or around the light switch. Flooring, I'm walking on the floor, it's all been hoovered and mopped. There's no dirt, there's no damage, and no cause for concern, no hairs. No bits underneath. Even I'm moving the bin, there's no bits, it's not greasy in any kind of way. You have a washer dryer. Tray's empty, there's no dirt or damage at the top. The door, it could do with a clean. I think that's why obviously overused liquids have been just dripping down. And obviously the drum here, mould visible on the rim. Just going to leave this door open. So you know when I just said you can see the drip marks, they actually come from the drawer. It's not going to stay open. It's open a little bit. And then you've got a Whirlpool fridge freezer section. You've got a crack in the door, plastic here. Inside is empty, yellow marks visible. It's all been clean and wiped down. The door is clean. Fridge, empty, all shelves are clean, all drawers are present with no damages or cracks. There's cool clean at the bottom, bit of damage here, but with no concerns. So units all currently closed with no damage. Store's going to keep clean open. Underneath the sink, clean, with no damage. The only concern is the plinth at the bottom. And the worktop has all been wiped down. Could do an extra wipe actually. Sealant, visible mould. Items present. And along where the fridge freezer is, the joint marks visible. Tiles are clean, white, with no damage, no cause for concern, good condition. Just going to lift the window. See, there's 2 different types of tiles, but they're all clean. There's no cause for concern and no damage. And the window is clean from the inside. You do have a yellow residue at the top and on that side as well. And the extractor is currently closed. The window is clean. Right, I'm just going to turn this light off. Oh, slide the door, and I'm going to test the smoke alarm. Smoke alarm is working.